Okay, so there is something that's happening over in Europe right now that is a little bit troublesome for anybody who is running a YouTube channel. So this is going to be a little bit of a different video than what you're used to on this channel. That's why I'm posting this video in the afternoon and not at the regular scheduled time of 7 o'clock in the morning, at least in my time zone. The reason is there is a new law that is starting to become passed over in Europe. It's a very long law, but it's a little bit troublesome when it comes to individual creators online. Basically, in the long story short is if you don't have the rights to show any footage in your videos, your photos, or anything that you post online, starting in the new year, if this law 100% gets passed, it will not be shown in Europe. So to anybody who is currently living in Europe watching my videos under the EU, you may not be able to see my videos coming up next year, and many other YouTube creators' videos as well. The reason is, obviously, in my videos, I sometimes show NBA footage, which is protected under fair use because I'm teaching you that basketball play. At least it's protected under fair use throughout the world currently. But in the EU, coming in the new year, it may not be protected under that. I don't have anymore. I used to. I don't anymore have letters saying that I'm allowed to use their footage. That has expired about a year ago. So right now I'm working on fair use. So none of my videos have ever been taken down because of me using the footage. Nothing's ever happened to me. But over in Europe, anyone who doesn't have the right copyrights or the right letters to be able to use certain photos or certain videos will not be able to use that or see that footage over in Europe. Now, the rest of the world is going to be able to see it just fine. So if you want to be able to see my videos in the future in the EU, of course, if this law does 100% get passed, you're going to have to use a VPN. It's a virtual private network. But there is a way that we can stop this from happening, or at least we can try. So YouTube has come out to all of the creators and anyone who's over 10,000 subscribers like myself, and we've all had kind of like some kind of a meeting. At least here in Canada, a lot of us went to Toronto to be able to see and talk to people about what's going on, and we were all informed that we should probably make a video. Basically, there's a hashtag called SaveYourInternet. You can tweet it, you can do Facebook like status updates and things like that about that. You can share this video online as well. Go to Reddit, things like that. So if you want to read more about it, it's going to be in the link in the description below. It's also going to be in the comment section to the link. It's a link towards the YouTube page about it, made by YouTube themselves. But let me just explain something about a very interesting fact, and that is with this new law that's being passed, it's not just my channel and many other independent channels being attacked, it's also going to be the big channels as well. So even channels like the NBA channel could be attacked and not be able to see a lot of the footage over in Europe. Let me show you a picture that I have on my computer that I took a screenshot of that explains what I mean. So let's go over to the photo. So in this photo, we have, for one, the sign behind the basketball player here. That sign is showing Lexus. Now, of course, Lexus is paying for that advertising to be there. However, the NBA may not, and probably doesn't, have the right to show that advertising on their YouTube channel. That advertising is probably made or paid for to be on TV, for one, and also for the people who are live at the stadium at that time. It's not necessarily made to be there, or maybe even the correct rights to be there for the NBA YouTube channel. So that would be one strike against a video that the NBA may post. The next is the Spalding basketball. Even though Spalding has a direct contract with the NBA to provide their basketballs, Spalding may not have given the correct rights to be able to show their logo, their copyrighted logo, on their YouTube channel, their Facebook page, or anything like that. Or if this was a clearer photo, maybe some of the logos in the powder bottle that's behind there, or some of the beer cans that's behind there, if those show up clearly, they don't have obviously the right to be able to show that on their NBA YouTube channel, their Facebook page. According to this new law, you have to have written documentation to say that you're allowed to show anything that's copyrighted. The Nike logo on the uniform is another one. That may not be allowed either. Hell, the NBA logo might not even be allowed to be shown on the NBA channel if they don't give themselves the right to be able to show it. This is how silly this law that is coming into effect really is. Now, I'm not trying to be a stickler. This is exactly what YouTube has come out to say, what this law has been written up about. I've read kind of a little bit of it, and that is exactly what it is saying. Quite literally, you could watch a YouTuber like Casey Neistat. He could be riding his skateboard along New York, some street in New York, holding his camera, and behind him is a McDonald's logo. And because he passed the McDonald's logo, that video might not be able to be showed in Europe. So there's a lot of things about this law that is very scary for anyone who's an independent creator. Now, I don't have a huge audience over in Europe. It's only about 10%, but I do care about showing my videos to everyone who can see them around the world. I have created this channel to be able to help not just single individuals, but to help anybody who's a basketball player, a basketball coach, or even a basketball parent. So, please share this video. Please look into seeing if you're from the EU, if you can sign papers to be able to stop this law from coming into effect. Thank you for watching at least till this point if you have, and I'll see you guys again in tomorrow's video. It's going to be an actual basketball video and not this kind of stuff. I'm sorry if you guys thought this was going to be about a basketball video. But yes, hashtag SaveYourInternet, share that, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow.